Hello, everyone, and well, happy 50th anniversary to Kamen Rider, or at least at the time that I'm recording this. Hopefully, it'll go up the same day, but we'll see. And today, there's a new Let's Play. It is Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes. This game's about 6 months old now, and if anyone's been keeping up with me, they know I rather like this game actually, because I've done a lot for it. I've recorded other videos for it. I made a long play of it. You can catch that on the long play archive. And I wanted to do something for the 50th anniversary, but my skill set is rather limited. So I figured, hey, why not just, do what I can do, which... And no one has, done a Let's Play of this game yet, so I figured, hey, why not? But yeah, this game is for the PS4. It's a pretty budget game, but honestly, that does not in any way mean it's bad. If you want, like, the brief summary of it, it's basically a PS2 Devil May Cry clone. I don't know if you guys remember the heyday of those, but yeah, this is basically a really good version of one of those types of games, and we're going to be playing this on extreme difficulty, because this game's honestly not hard, which is good, because, Kamen Rider's a franchise aimed at, like, 10-year-olds, so... I don't think they want to turn this into, forgive the easy comparison, but, the Dark Souls of the PS4, so... And, yes, this LP we will be talking over cutscenes, if you want a no-voiced version, I will be uploading that separate, one with no commentary. Or if you can't wait for that, there is the long play, again, on Long Play Archive, which I helped put together, and you can watch that. Yeah. But yeah, this is Kamen Rider 01. I hope you enjoy seeing him, because you're not going to see him again for quite a bit. He's also the only one in this game who's actually voiced by his actor. I don't remember said actor's name, but yeah, that's actually him. Everyone else in this game is voiced by a different actor, which is understandable. They probably couldn't get him, probably too expensive. And this game, I believe, was developed during when 01 was currently airing, so being able to get Aruto's actor probably wasn't that hard. Yeah, here's our big bad if you couldn't tell. And if you really couldn't tell, then I'm so sorry that you have not seen a Kamen Rider show or played a video game before. Happy that this is your first experience, I guess? So, anyway, while 01 dies horribly, so I also want to say that this is probably my first LP that is... I won't say it's only for certain people, because, I want general audiences to be able to enjoy this too. But it's definitely made with the specific subset of people in mind, and those people know who they are, and they're currently watching it now, I hope. Hi, guys. Yes, this is Dreamsword. This is what I sound like. I'm a huge nerd, I know. So. Also, don't worry about load times in this game. They're actually fairly reasonable for the most part. And yeah, here's our real protagonist, Shotaro Hidari. He was also the main protagonist of Kamen Rider Double, for those who don't know. This game was very blatantly made to celebrate the 10th anniversaries of both Double as well as its very next season, O's. Like, it's not a spoiler, O's is in this game. You saw it on the title screen. Like, come on now. But yeah, I do love that they have the typewriter thing at the start. Again, just like in Double, This game is also, even though you're seeing English text, it is Southeast Asian, so this is an Asian English translation, and I gotta say, for someone who's played, like, 5, 6 of these types of translated games, the localization is actually pretty good for the most part. In my various playthroughs of this game, I've only noticed, like, 3 hiccups, or rather things that I would change. Like, there's one that's very, very blatant, but that's way later in the game. But I'll point it out when we get there. So, yeah, as you probably already read, Shotaro here is here to investigate a mysterious accident that befell this island. And there are robot soldiers patrolling the grounds who aren't very keen on him being here. So. And our mission, find Professor Ada. Insert Resident Evil joke here. That's actually going to become even more true later on in the game. Don't worry, this isn't going to be one of those LPs where I like spoil everything for you. I will hint at certain things, and I hope that that doesn't get annoying, but yeah, I'm not going to outright say, oh, well, you see what happens at hour 30. Like, no. Like, so, anyway, yeah, this is our tutorial, and we're playing as Shotaro. And if you're wondering why I'm standing here for a quick sec, it's because I actually never tested this before now. I wanted to see if this was the type of tutorial where you could actually do other stuff, but no, they actually force you to do the one thing they're telling you to do, so... Yeah, you know, this is Shotaro. Obviously, they hide his face because they couldn't get the actor likeness. And look at Shotaro here, dude. He's got that booty walk. Like, dang, man. Like, there's an audience for that, I'm sure. So, but yeah, let's move on. Alright, so now we get what I was trying to do earlier, which is move the camera. The camera in this game, it's not bad. It really only hinges at a couple specific areas, but even then, there are tools to get you out of, like, bad situations, so... Anyway, I wanted to use the camera because one thing I'll compliment this game on is that they actually did plan out the layout of this island fairly decently. Like, I went over that little area over there before to show that we will be visiting that area a little bit later. Now, I'm no geologist or geographyist map guy, but I think for the most part the layout of this island makes sense. Like, if anyone wants to point out anything that doesn't add up, by all means. You're probably a lot smarter than I am, so. Anyway, here's the mooks from Double. I actually don't remember what their memory was called. I apologize. It's been like 2-3 years since I saw Double. Like, yeah, awesome transformation sequence. Anyway, but yeah, Double. Now we're just learning how to attack. Simple stuff. And by the way, in this tutorial section, you can feel free to be as stupid as you want because you actually can't take damage here. So just do what you need to do. They're not gonna kill you here. But yeah, they're talking about ride power, which is your stamina gauge. It's actually not bad. It's basically, again, Devil May Cry clone. It's to get you to think about how and when you attack. And, you know, so that way you can't just spam and you have to back off and time your combos appropriately. Now, there are some areas where having extra RP would be nice, but I never felt it was necessary, even on extreme mode. So, anyway, last but not least of our types of, well, second to last but not least of our types of attacks is the unique attack. And Cyclone Joker's here is just a tornado move, which actually does a pretty good job shredding armor. You'll learn about armor later. And yeah. Thank goodness this game has a lock-on. You might be thinking, well, no duh, a game like this has a lock. No, trust me, I've played games, like character action games, where for some reason they felt, hey, you know, a lock-on, that's not needed, right? You know, we don't need that. But yeah, you're going to see me style on these guys. The unique attack in the air is actually where Cyclone Joker really shines, because you auto-teleport straight to whoever you're locked onto and kick him in the face. It's great for continuing combos. And it also stuns them, too, if you manage to hit them. So, good stuff. Anyway, here's the part that usually gets most people who play this game, the dodging. And, you know, it does take some getting used to, especially if you've never done a character action game before. But essentially the idea is if you dodge at just the right moment, you can counterattack. And this is something you definitely want to do as often as you possibly can. I am guilty of not doing that. But, like, see, check this out. Yeah, you auto-kill and you also heal, unless the enemy is a boss or has armor or something like that. Very good stuff. And last but not least, what's a Kamen Rider without a rider kick, right? So, yeah, let's show that off. Yeah, now, rider kicks, you might automatically assume, oh, I should just save that for bosses. And, you know, that is true, technically. However, especially on extreme mode, a lot of the tougher enemies in this game, the rider kick's a good way of just, if they're the type of enemy you just personally hate dealing with, just rider kick them, get them out of the way. You'll see me do that later as well. But yeah, here yet again, I was seeing if I could do anything else. And I like how all the mooks are just kind of talking, like waiting for you. They're like, you know. And then as soon as you change form, then you get their attention. But yeah, here you can see we've got all our forms throughout the show. And I'm going to do my best to show off everything that these forms can do in this one fight here. So forgive me for not playing optimally, but, you know, trying to show off some variety. Like, yeah, in Let's Playing, playing efficiently is important, don't get me wrong. But you also want to show off as much as you can, especially for the people like me who care about completion and stuff like that. So, you know. So, yeah, you're just going to see me dodge around these guys and do my best to show off everything that each form can do. And showing off all the trigger forms first. Now, you might be able to get the gist of what each form is like from this little display I'm doing, but I will go more in-depth as to what each one's purpose is as we get further in the game, because each one is designed with a specific purpose in mind. So. Oh, man. Love Luna Memory. Anyway. Here's someone else's favorite, who I just learned recently. Heat Metal. Yeah, you know who you are if you're watching this. We just talked earlier today. But yeah, just smash them. Get the heck out of here because, yeah, I don't feel like getting hit by all these guys. Here's the Secret God tier form. You might not think Cyclone Metal would be anything that's all that great, especially with this display, because it doesn't really do super elaborate combos. But this thing is a lifesaver. Do not let it fool you. Oh, yeah. That said, its time is up, and now we're on to my favorite form, Luna Joker. I love this form, not just in this game, but in Double. It was my favorite combo. So I just love how ridiculous it is. But unfortunately, its time's up now, too. Heat Joker. There we go. In other words, the Captain Falcon form. And now we're on the final enemy, which means, hey, let's finish it off with Cyclone Joker here. Oh, just executed, dude. Shotaro, man. What the heck? Not as brutal as the Spider-Man PS4 finishers, but yeah, they're not messing around. So before we move on, again, we're just looking at the environment here. A lot of detail, and boy, doesn't that tower look familiar? Must be my imagination. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so I see where we're coming up to now. I'll talk for just a little bit more, but once I shut up, it's going to be because we have a very cool cutscene coming up, and I don't dare talk over it. So when that pops up, I really hope you all enjoy it. And, you know, I hope you all enjoyed this LP. I'm going to have a lot of fun making it. I like this game, and I hope to have a lot of fun with the community I'm aiming it mostly towards. So, you know. With that, this is Dream Sword, and I'll catch you in the next part of Let's Play Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes.
Hero